Hi, welcome back. This is Bree with my lavender pages, and my desk is like a mess. Anyway, I would like to plan March of 2022 in my bullet journal, and I have bits and pieces and all kinds of stuff all over my desk to kind of show you what's going on. Sorry, chapstick. Yes, so yesterday I went to Joann's with a friend of mine, and I found this little photo album. It's a Park Lane photo album, and it was like 40% off. So I bought it, and I've put all my Coffee Monster stickers in it, and I think it's so cute. I have more stickers than there are sheets in this book, so I still have my little laminate pocket that I've tucked in the back. But I thought it was so cute. Look. So the adventure begins. We're hoping to do a lot of camping this summer with our new rooftop tent, which is stored underneath our carport. And every time I go outside, I look at it and go, oh, can't wait to go camping. So anyway, let me kind of show you what has been going on. I did a thing. I subscribed to the Sterling Ink monthly subscription, and it is kind of a mess because I've pulled some stuff out. I have the post-it notes printed, and this was the sticker that came on it, and I had to save it. I think it's so pretty. But I've used the date dots and the days of the week banners from these to do the initial setup of my month, and then I used part of this vellum already, and it came with two beautiful vellum sheets. I love it. Let me show you the sticker sheets. This is such a pretty kit. So it came with this vellum March calendar. I think this is about a 4x6, as well as this March calendar. This is a sticker. I don't quite know where I'm going to put these yet. Still working on that. Then it came with two March monthlies. This beautiful foiled teacup with the same flowers that are on the kit. Then this is her business card. I love the paper that is on. It's like a satiny, and it's fun to touch. So I'll probably stick this in the pocket like I did on my other one. Then we have these boxes. Some vases with flowers in it and teacups. My little boy's upstairs giggling at YouTube. And more deco. Here's the flowers. This is the freebie. Then it came with a whole month's worth of days. So this is the other day sheet. Some mini icons and banners. And then flower deco. And two pages of washi strips. This one has a gray background, and this one has a white. So those are what come with the Sterling Ink monthly kit for March. And I love her colors. I love her florals. She does colors similar to the colors that I like. They're very natural colors. And so I just subtly forgot to cancel the subscription. So yeah, April's is on its way. They're supposed to ship at the end of February. And I'm so excited. I don't subscribe to anything. I really don't. I'm very conservative with my money. I do everything on a budget, and I'm very conservative. So, but I fell in love with this, and I get an allowance based on the cash back we get on our credit card, which we use for everything. So I'm very careful with what I spend my money on based on the cash back, and I've decided, you know what? I'm going to keep this. And I'm going to keep subscribing because I love it. So there's those. And I'm going to take this and set it off to the side so that I have it ready to go. And I had this out. Here's my to-dos for today. I had this out from my planning last night and I just forgot to stick it back in my planner. But here's my weekly planner. I might slip the vellum in here. I need to figure out what this is and get it off. It might be from the sticky notes, but let's see. Here is February overview, and then just my weekly pages. Here's this week. Next week changed. I have a training, in-person training that I have to go to on Monday and Tuesday that's outside of my home, so that changed on this. And then I've already done my March calendar, just kind of the layout, so that I have this to put into my bullet journal. So I'm going to take my planner and just kind of put it off to the side so I have it. And let's get into my bullet journal. This is the last month that I am doing in this notebook. I started it in, see, here's the January card, and I have the February post-its tucked in here. And like, this is ready for tomorrow's to-dos. So I started this notebook in August of 2021. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So I'm getting 8 months out of it. And my planning style has changed enough to where I kind of have a feeling that I'll be able to finish 2022 in my next notebook. Why is this? Oh yeah, this isn't rounded because of the calendar. So here's how February is looking. And the weather. It is snowing right now. And my habit tracker. Self-care, sleep, and then my daily pages. I have not put my pictures in, so I can flip through this, kind of show you how it is looking. These are part of my Pipsticks collection I got. So are these right here. I thought they were so funny. And I changed my ink. So I was using this brown. It's a herb and cocoa, and it actually smells like chocolate. And it was driving me nuts, so I switched to Diamine Green Black, and it's the exact same color green as my notebook cover, and I've fallen in love with it. It does dry fairly quickly, but you know, if your hands are wet, it's gonna smudge. So there we go, this is today. I need to leave here in about 15 minutes to go pick up kids. And then I've gone through and put the days of the week on the rest of the month, but I haven't put in the dates. I've been drawing a line right here and keeping all my scheduled stuff on this side and leaving the other side for journaling, but I might play around with it over the next few days and see if I want to change that layout. That's the beauty of the bullet journal, is you can change stuff to be however you want. Here is the free March printable from Sterling Ink. It matches the collection that I subscribe to. I tried to find a Tombow dual brush pen that was this red-orange, and I was not successful. I purchased all of the reds, and not a single one of them lined up with this burnt orange color. So I went with the pink. So the colors for March that I have here in my home cube pouch. I'm just gonna pull them all out. So I have my base collection of colors that I love that I will be using, which is these 5 colors, and then I am adding this pink, which is a Rose, I believe. So these are the colors that I've picked. They all kind of go with this. If I pull the vellum, actually if I pull this washi sheet, you can really see the colors that I've picked all go with the washi. Okay, so that's, and I have all these linked down below. I want to use, oh goodness, I am so tired today, you guys, and so my brain is all over the place. I want to use one of those and these little tiny icons and this washi page. So put those up there, and the rest of this I will probably be using throughout the month. Okay, so here's our colors, and I went through already and did the base layout, the calendar, and then here is weather, habit. It's daylight savings, so I kind of used this wacky clock, and then I took what I traced and foiled it in green for St. Patrick's Day. But it's daylight savings. I am not a fan of daylight savings, so I picked wacky clocks because our clocks are all going to be off for like 2 weeks until we get used to the new times. Then self-care, I did make the wheel bigger, and sleep. And then I put part of the vellum right here to kind of break up, you know, these are my monthly pages that I use all month, and then these are the daily pages. And I'm practicing the way Dakshina puts in her tip-ins, so I'm still working on perfecting how I do that. But I loved how this is all kind of fun and funky and broken up. So here we go. I'm gonna start with the washi. I love the big, thick washi. And we're gonna put that along the top. And then I trim it and save it and use it in other places. So, sorry if you see my head. I like have my hair in a messy bun. It is my day off work, and I'm kind of super tired. I ended up working overtime last night unexpectedly. It was not part of my plan for yesterday, and so I went to bed really late, had a hard time sleeping, and then when I finally did fall asleep, I was out. So like this morning, I don't even remember what my daughter is wearing for school. I know I made them lunch and I got them out the door on time, but beyond that, it is a complete and total blur. My friend Brittany took them to school this morning and I went back to bed. So I'm super tired. This is really awkward to cut this. Awkward angle. And yeah, so I'm kind of struggling today. It may be a day where I don't really do a whole lot, which is totally fine to have one of those days. Okay, let's find the smaller deco pages. You know, I could, nope, that will block. Yeah. Let's put let's do this stamp, and we'll put it right here. Okay. And then our March month. Oh yeah, we'll put it right there. I have been It's been beautiful outside. So I have been walking a fair amount. I have a younger dog. His name is Rio. I've put pictures of him in some of my videos. He's the one that eats our packages if we don't get them from the lawn fast enough. And he is part mini Australian Shepherd, part Labrador Retriever. And bless him, he does a great job protecting our yard and playing with my kids, because I have a 13-year-old Shih Tzu too, who's just a grumpy, salty old man. And our other dog is very playful, very fun, but he doesn't let me walk him, he walks me. And so I've been trying to go walking and take him with me, and it is a full body workout keeping track of that dog and the crazy things he does. Whew. Okay, so we have guitar lessons every other week, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have one on the 30th. And then there's no school on the 4th, and then the 28th begins spring break for my kids, and the 25th marks end of term. And that's that for the purple. I'm just gonna tuck it back into my pouch. Okay, so the brown I use for family things. So on the 6th, I don't work, and we have a family dinner. On the 12th, I get to go get my hair done. And on the 21st, I have a doctor appointment. And on the 30th, I am doing books with my father-in-law. Then for my little guy, there is no school for him on the 3rd, and then both kids don't have school on these days. And I do believe my husband will be taking these days off school, off work as well, which will be nice. Have him home. Okay, so this is the color that is not part of the yearly palette. It's number 772. I believe it's called Dusty Rose, and I use my pink and red colors for church. So church is at 11:30. Here, 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 and here. And I don't think we have any other church events in March yet. That will probably change. And then work. So at the end of the month, no, I don't have work on Wednesday. Why did I put a dot there? Okay. I took this day off work. So at the end of March, my work schedule changes. And instead of working Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, I will be working Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And we'll have Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays off, which will be great. Which is also why we traded guitar lessons to be from Tuesdays to Wednesdays, because I wanted to be there for her guitar lessons, my daughter's guitar lessons in person, and I didn't want to obligate anybody to kind of help with her lessons. Holiday wise, on the 13th, this is what we're going to use these little icons for. So on the 13th is daylight savings. I'm just going to put that right in the middle. And then on the 17th, we're going to have to definitely do a green one, is St. Patrick's Day. And St. Patrick's Day over the last couple of years has been kind of a mile marker in our world. I'm looking to see if there's any others. I don't have any birthdays or anything in March, so right now that's it. You know, we're gonna use, some of these are pretty big events in our world. So in 2020, St. Patrick's Day kind of was a mile marker in our world because the world shut down. I remember this. This is how I remember this. On March 12th, 2020 was when the COVID stuff really hit the fan. And then, so it was a Friday, March 12th. No, it was a Thursday. Thursday, March 12th I had a doctor appointment. Same doctor I'm going to go see on the 21st of this year. And I got a phone call right after my 18. I got a phone call right after my doctor appointment. Hey, you need to go pick up your daughter. They've closed the school early. And it's like, wait, what? And they shut the schools down that Thursday. So right after my doctor appointment, which was in the morning, I went and picked up my daughter. My son wasn't in school at that point because he was 4. And so I went and picked her up. Then we did school on the Monday and online, and she was in 1st grade at that point. So she couldn't do it by herself. I had to do everything with her, which was hard because for a 1st grader, figuring out the computer and learning how to read all in the same year made it really hard to do her schoolwork online. A lot of older kids were like, this is fantastic. I just log on, I spend 3.5 hours and I get it done. It's like, no, it took us 4 to 6 hours because I had to reread everything with her and explain the instructions and get it all done before I went to work, which was hard. And then work was crazy. I work for an airline and we still had to fly to keep our gates because you rent gates from different airports. If you don't, why did I put one? Oh, daylight savings. If you don't use the gate, you lose it. And we didn't know how long COVID, excuse me, would last. So we had to keep our gates, which means we were flying empty planes to and from these gates across and around the country just to keep our gates so that when things came back, we weren't out our gates and we could still fly routes, which made it very hard. I keep forgetting it's at 6:45. So then it was like, okay, hurry, work overtime and help all these people cancel their flights. And then later it was give away all your hours or take the summer off. And then halfway through the summer, those of us that stayed, which was me, I stayed, I didn't take the summer off, was hurry, pick up your hours because we need people. Things are coming back online. It's like, oh my gosh, so crazy. Anyway, so St. Patrick's Day was on a Tuesday, and I made green pancakes and did green stuff because my kids were home because school had been canceled. And then on the 18th, we had a 5.7 magnitude earthquake here in Salt Lake. And the epicenter was 4 miles from my house. And when my kids are home, we sleep until our bodies wake up. We don't set an alarm. or anything like that. We just sleep till our bodies wake up. So I thought my kids had gotten up, because it happened at 7:45 in the morning. I thought my kids had gotten up and were like bumping my bed, trying to subtly wake me up, because they know you do not wake mama up when there's no school. You just don't. You let mama sleep in. So I thought they were bumping my bed, and then I heard my daughter start screaming. And that's when I realized, oh my goodness, it's an earthquake! And so that was on March 18th, 2020. So school shut down, and airlines were going crazy. The world was going crazy. We had an earthquake. Yeah, it was that. I will never forget those dates. Now, here's the other funny thing. Within 2 days, this is when my schedule changes, by the way, our basement was flooded. And we're like, what is going on? And the Salt Lake International Airport had a burst ground pipe. Broke because of the earthquake. Like, it broke. So the whole terminal was flooded, and planes couldn't get in or out because people couldn't walk through the terminal because there was like 4 feet of water on the ground, and our basement started flooding. I am about 10 minutes away from the airport. It is right down the street from me. We see planes fly over our house all the time. And so we thought, well, crap, maybe we have a burst pipe too because of the earthquake. So we had plumbers come and try and fix our pipe. They couldn't do it. And it's fixed now, but our basement flooded, earthquake, world shutting down, school shutting down, work going crazy. It was a nutty month. Just completely insane. So yeah, March, St. Patrick's Day 2022 marks the 2-year anniversary from when the world went crazy with COVID, and then March 18th was 2 years from our crazy earthquake. And yeah, March. Bless you, March. This is it. This is what I have right now for the month of March. I adore the Sterling Ink stickers. I'm so excited to use them throughout the month. And I can't wait to see April's subscription. Maybe I'll do an unboxing on this channel and kind of be happy and surprised with you guys. But here's my March. All my colors and links and stickers will be linked down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell to get those notifications. And oh, I've got to put one for the first day of spring. It's on the 21st. We're going to use, let's do the blue flower. But yeah, the first day of spring, I think, is it on the 21st? I have to check this book real quick, and I would show it to you. It's on Sunday the 20th. I would show it to you, but it's got birthdays on it, so sorry. We're gonna put that right there. First day of spring! So first day of spring. It's not gonna fit. It's okay. There we go. Hope everybody is having a great February and things are going well. And I will talk to you later. Bye!